Hi, storytellers, storytelling Ron. It's actually in the afternoon, but I have Mocha Master, new coffee maker called the Mocha Master, which is some sort of North Netherlands $300 coffee maker. And I've tried to look at YouTube videos on it, and most of them seem like they're salespeople. But one guy had one that was interesting, and it seemed like he was doing it for realsies. But I want to say there's a difference. There's a difference. It's a little better. It's a little smoother. I've been using the Cuisinart coffee maker, which is a drip with a cone filter. And the Mocha Master has a cone filter. And I just today, first time, had Mocha Master, just made it early this morning. And there's a difference. It's just a little bit smoother, a little bit better. Just so you know, Mocha Master, $300 and something coffee maker. Yeah, I'm just a little bit better. Kind of interesting. I like it. Okay, so Apostles of the APOC. I am working on the adventure booklet, the hex crawl booklet. I hope my Kickstarter succeeds. Hopefully it will. If it doesn't, that's fine. I'm going to start creating a store on my website as well, and I'll probably do this. Fun, the crowdfunders like here and Indiegogo. I'm just really, win or lose, I'm just trying to promote it. I don't know how else to market it except through doing crowdfunders, and I get a few more followers through those, whether I succeed or not. So that's kind of what I'm doing. I'm just taking my time and doing these little videos and slapdashing things together. So right now I'm really enjoying this process. I am creating the adventures that for you and me. These are ones that I'm going to use. And the way I've been doing is really neat. Here, let me go ahead and go to this page. I didn't really get this set up actually. Anyway, this is so this one, let me go to this page. This is the rule book, but at the very end, I have where you create the hexes, the environments, or your, is it? Yeah. Okay, the hex map prep, and it's kind of a little better. Let me do the other one. It's a little better with the one shot. I can't see my mouse on the thing over here. There we go. It's a little bit better this way. So just because it's bigger. Yeah. Okay. So I need to make a one pager. Right here it's empty. This is a one pager. Salvage or Salvation. A pretty cool little adventure there. And then I have a blank page here because I'm trying to format it and get, I have a double spread down here and blah, blah, blah. So I want to get a one pager of adventure here. I'm going to move this, copy this. Oop, not that. That's extra beast. Copy this, copy the Salvage or Salvation title, but I'm going to change it to whatever this new one is. I just put a new one for now as a placeholder. But let's go back to the rule book, and we're going to see the hex map prep. So it's basically 6 different random hexes that the apostles will go to or explore. They can look with their telescope or map binoculars to see if they want to go that way. But you should always have a hex ready for the next time they decide to go into a certain direction. And I really should do 2 for each hex, but that's not how I'm going to do it. I'm going to roll these randomly. So in the hex booklet, the hex crawl booklet, you could have, you could have 12 forest ones and 0 wasteland, ruins ones. I have not rolled up a ruins one yet. I don't even think I've rolled up a toxic wasteland one. I have rolled up a couple forests, couple of flatlands. I haven't even done a mountain one. I don't basically. Well, anyway, whatever. Let's go. Let's do it. I don't know. I'm going to just roll it randomly. Here we go. And then as a GM, I got to then figure out what that adventure, that hex map is and what adventure is in it. And this is my setup. But as you progress in the Apostles game as a GM, you can start creating your own maps too. I mean, your own maps, your own, charts like die rolls and stuff. But here we go. All right. First, what kind of hex map do they survey up ahead as they're heading in that direction? 2. Flatlands Arid. Oh my gosh. Okay. I've already done this Flatlands Arid a couple times. Should I make myself re-roll? Because, you know what? I'm just going to go for it. All right. Here we go. Flatlands Arid. Let's go. I said I was going to do it. Let's do it. I'd like to get you a new one. 4. Ruins Oil Refinery. Okay. I don't have that. So that's kind of neat. I don't have ruins, oil refineries. That's going to be pretty wicked. Okay. I rolled ruins, oil refineries. Okay, so now I'm kind of excited. Okay, let me do the extra features, optional type of thing down here. It's a D12. Let me roll that one. It's just, I kind of do little extra little weirdy storylines. 12. Unique encounter. Ha. Example, lost missionary vehicle, resourceful place, old bunker with supplies, giant dead beast with own arcology, something resourceful but odd and neato. Whoa. Okay, so we've got the ruins, oil refineries, which is already freaking unique encounter. And now we have a double unique encounter. This is going to be crazy. I don't even know yet what I'm going to do. I want to roll out the rest of it before I sort of finally decide that. What do we have? Okay, so if we have an oil refinery and ruins, it doesn't say there if it's occupied or not. It could be not occupied. I didn't put that in the thing, which I probably should have. So I'm going to go ahead and just roll anyway, just to roll in all these charts here. Aggression table for beast and tribe. So whatever I roll up here, we're going to decide. I'm going to decide. I haven't gone this path or route yet. I may need to update the selection there to tell me it's occupied or whatever, but I'm not sure yet. Let me roll the aggression level. 5. Approaches openly, open to interact first. Open to interact first. So, okay, so it's kind of a peaceful place. Tribal, social, economic level. Let's roll that. 11. Arcology, high-tech, advantage, hidden, esoteric. Okay. So they could be, wow. Okay, I'm now confused. All right. Let me just move on. I want to see what kind of beast there might be. It doesn't say there's a beast, though, in the results, because I do have results like that. Okay, let me just go with what I got here. Wow, they're actually peaceful. Man, oil refinery ruins. So, and it's an arcology, high-tech advantage, hidden esoteric. Ooh, okay. Wow. And a unique encounter. Ooh. What if I could go with almost as if this was a Christian place, or maybe a false Christian place that they just need to correct, some of their teachings. Maybe they had a Christian missionary go through, but that person died or whatever, and so they only have parts of the Bible or parts of that. It could be that. I don't know if I want to go that route though. I want to keep it simplistic in my mind. I'm that one to me seems more like a theological trickery that I don't really want to get into. Just because of my laziness in that sense, in theology. Man, this is a tough one. I want to make it more kind of adventurous and fun and silly, that they can then convert the people, as opposed to doing a theological polishing or whatever. I don't want to deal with heretical stuff yet in this. I want to focus on the good, clean fun of OSRs and role-playing games that you then evangelize. I don't want to do heresies yet as a role-playing game, which could be, and it could be fun, but I'm just not into that right now. That's not what I'm studying and reading. Okay, so let's make this I keep envisioning that Planet of the Apes, the old Planet of the Apes movie, where I think it was the second movie or third, the creepy one where they found the underworld dwellers, and they had they worshipped the nuclear missile that gets launched at the end, and it's such a and I watched as a kid, so it's so depressing. I was like, oh, weird. I keep thinking of that kind of esoteric hidden arcology. So they can interact and sell fuel, but they want something in return, right? They want maybe slaves, or they want sacrifice or something. That's kind of how I would want to do it, so that there's that depth to it. But a unique encounter, lost missionary vehicle, resourceful place, old bunker with supplies, giant dead beast with own arcology. Something resourceful but odd and neato. Man. So then once I do that and sort of get that going in my mind, I then make a battle map. and I do it with my assets, and I do it like a jigsaw puzzle. So let's move over to that. Okay, so here's, let me go ahead and go to the other screen. And this is Foundry, and I'm using Foundry because it's a one-time purchase. I'm just going to come out and say it. On their Discord server, it's extremely, there's a lot of woke and LGBTQT and rainbow flags everywhere. And I'm like, what's up? What? Why? Even the LG, they just can't stop pushing their agenda. Ergo, that's why I'm making a hardcore for the Lord RPG. I don't want that in my games at all. And the sure way of not having that in my games is everyone's Christian and playing a Christian game. So yeah, I'm discriminatory and intolerant. As an American, that's my freedom. That's I get that freedom to choose that, and that's the way I am. So if you're a Christian and you want to play a Christian role-playing game and not be told you have to accept LGBTQ because it's a sin, like stealing and murdering and dishonoring mothers and fathers and blaspheming. If you want to be in a place of fellowship and edification for the Lord RPG, start a game. Start it at your church. Start it with your fellow Christian men. That's probably something I need to start doing. I'm doing that online because I really love being at home and gathering people together online to try to spread it across the U.S. I gotta figure out another way. I got maybe go to the church and do it as well. But the church is focused more on setting up churches. That's their focus. Pastor John MacArthur's Grace Community Church. Their focus, their ministry is setting up more churches. So everything they kind of do kind of goes in that direction. So I'm just not aware of any sort of RPG game thing there. So I haven't done anything there for that. And I'm, and by the way, this sort of ministry that I have is new to me. I still feel like I'm in the beginning stages of it and playtesting it and figuring it out myself. So I don't even know. Anyway, so I need to make a new map. What I do, just so, as you can see with this one, and this is in the hex crawl. This is a mutant marauder base that they can. That's sort of like an example of a center of an oppressor that oppresses hexes around. Like any other hexes around the area, they could all be oppressed by this hex where these mutant marauders have their base, and they would probably have oppressors, witches and warlocks that come here for help or for enforcers or guards to then go back and oppress other places. So this is an example of that. But let me make a new scene. This one is the what is this one called? Ooh, Wasteland Wonder. Okay, I'll call it Wasteland Wonder because I don't know size. I really like a widescreen, so I think it's 8,000. I make them big by, let's try 3,500. Let me see. Make it small padding, so it's. Oh, where'd that one go? Oh, where did it do? Where did it go? Where is it? There it is on the bottom. Okay. What? All right. I guess I got to unlock it. The dimensions. So 8,000 by 4,500. I can't remember exactly what I do. Is that right? Nice and big. Okay, so it's a nice wide screen. Almost too big, but what the heck. Let me change the color background. So it's a Wasteland Arid. So I could make it a different color, Arid. Maybe I could think of it in a different way. Like a gray or like a white sand. I don't know if I want to go too crazy. It doesn't have to be desert necessarily. It could be ash. I'm gonna make it like an ash kind of mystery arid wasteland. Doesn't have to be so this is okay. So what do? I have my assets, right? And they're like I use them like jigsaw puzzles to place them down and then start thinking about what I want to do. I don't have oil rig type thing. Oh, let me go and put some of these pipes in there. Industrial pipes. I won't put in a lot though, because I don't necessarily want this to be, yeah, I mean, I guess it could be very industrial looking. oil rig looking. This could be like the the way it was back in the day. I'm gonna do that for now. We always got to have the roads in here. Where did I put the roads? Roadways. Here we go. Because, you know, you're always driving through. So I'm gonna do a weird setup where the road is kind of on the edge, on the border. It goes around this thing. So we got a bunch of pipes in the middle, a factory in the middle there. That's not really in the middle. Move that guy in the middle, because that's going to be the center. And I'll put something around this so it's like a what am I trying to say? Like the arcology, the hidden base or whatever. I'm gonna do a funny. God, I can't. Gotta reselect things to rotate them. Or it kind of goes along the edge of the road goes along the edge of the top of the map there, for the fun of it, instead of just going straight through. Let me place them down, then I'll rotate them later. Okay, that. Yeah, I'll have this one go that way as well, along the edge. And they can. Okay. Rotate these so it looks like a funny kind of go around. Oh, I know what I'm going to do too. I'm going to make it so that I don't have a bridge or anything. I'll have the pipes kind of go through and cut through somehow for some reason. Let me see. Up. Okay, so I'm just placing pipes, big industrial pipes down, making it seem like it's some sort of industrial. I wonder if I should. No, I can't do that. Okay, let me put. I got to put some. You know, I don't know what this is yet. I still don't know. I'm just putting down my assets and letting things go the way they. I always use this guy. It's a little rubble-looking place. I put that out there. I'm wondering if like a big giant beast or not. Okay, definitely some rubble. Placing rubble around. Toxic things. Some weird teeth-looking terrain. Bunch of rocks. It is arid. So a bunch of weird rocks everywhere. Toxic pool, maybe? Put some more rocks down. Like stalagmite looking rocks, kind of protrude upwards. Cacti, sure, why not? A couple of cacti, more weird rocks everywhere. I don't know, I don't know what I'm doing yet. I still kind of not sure. Do I want to make some weird beast? And I've decided to make a rule too that whatever creatures I do, I'm not going to come up with new ones because I have so many in the assets that I want to use those up. I don't want to just keep making new creatures when I haven't even used the old ones. Okay, this is weird so far. This is meant to be some sort of oil refinery thing, and maybe people live there. But there's also got to be a unique encounter as well. I don't know what that is yet. Let me see, what kind of creatures do I have? And what have I not used? I want to look for something I just haven't used yet as a creature. Beast. I don't know. I'm just going to write beast. Rename. Okay. All right. Let me look at all my assets here. Beasts. Okay, I got those. Wolves. Aquatic. Yeah. And some of this is for sci-fi, right? I have the sci-fi and the apocalypse mixed together because I feel like they're kind of, you can just use them together. Insectoids. Okay, what have I not used? Oh, I haven't used the spiders yet. These guys, man. Yeah, maybe. Do these little insectoid, and they obviously look like little spiders with antennae like radio antennae, not insect antennae, actual technical. So they're like cyber spiders or they're robot spiders. But they're definitely spiders. Man, now that's really making it tough on me. I don't know what to do. Oh man, let me drink a little bit of this Mocha Master coffee. What if these spiders are the weird, peaceful? It's really pushing the APOC if I make these spiders some sort of intelligent trading individuals. What was that roll again? This one's tough. I'm making it tough on myself. Approaches openly, open to interact first. It's got to be people for that. It's got to be people for that. I gotta move on with these insectoids. I don't know if that's what I want. Okay, mutants. So it's got to be some sort of open to interact. You know, I could use these guys. They're open to you know, these are sci-fi, but they could be also APOC. And they don't look necessarily threatening. But what's the adventure here if I do use these guys? And I call these siftins for the sci-fi. I haven't used them. I haven't even used them yet. I haven't even used them as a race like in the sci-fi yet, but I drew them. I just kind of drew a bunch of different dudes. Siftins. But I mean, I don't mind even just calling them siftins for the APOC. Yeah, let me just put these down and then I'll decide. All right, well, these are not evil necessarily. They could be converted. I gotta change the name to here too, Siftins. And then I'm gonna do the wild card thing, which is an asterisk by the name without the number, so that whenever you pop this up, you'll have different versions of the Siftins. And these go into my mutant folder. Do I have a mutant folder? Folks folder. Put them in the folks. Nah, I'm gonna put them in the mutants. Make a mutant folder, mutants, because I could use these for bad guys too. At some point, let me make sure they're all different siftins. Yeah. Okay, so these ones are peaceful siftins. Although I don't know if they're called siftins or not. I'm gonna move my dice out of the way. I gotta give them some stats. And look, this game, what I love about this game too is you can easily make up some stats. Okay, aggression. I'm gonna say 0 because they're rifle people. Aware, 4. That's for shooting. Okay, awareness and that's sort of dexterity or whatever. The next one is tech. So they're kind of technological. So I'm gonna say a 2. Spirit, I'm gonna say a 0. They're kind of, you know, they're open, but they're not necessarily brave. Spirit, okay. You know, I might make them have vehicles so then they're willing to, let's see, okay, maybe sell them or, okay, what else do I have? Sorry. Intellect, 2. And social is I'm gonna give it a 2. I just, 2 and 2, so okay. Although I'm gonna say a 1 for social because they don't socialize. They're hidden. So yeah, I'm gonna make that a -2. Okay. Well, if they're willing to go out and talk openly, I'm gonna make it a 2 then. Okay, so defense is a 12 plus 4 is 16, and I'm gonna give them a 1 for their robe. And I like to put that down as the type of armor, robe plus 1. Save is their armor save, which is going to be 0 because I think the robe is thin and, you know, arid. And their vigor, same as vitality, is a pretty low 4. I'm going to say they're pretty weak. They have a, you know, long rifle. There we go. It's kind of like a musket or something. Long rifle plus 4 plus D4. Say they're usually very skilled at it. It does D12, let's say. Just a 1 shot. And that's it. Not even crushing or nothing. Just it's kind of like a simplified musket rifle, 1-shot rifle. 1 turn to load. 1 turn, so they can only shoot every other turn because unless they're low tech, and they make them. So they make them. So they have the technology to make them. Are they secretive? I haven't really just, I don't really know yet. So let me just go with this for now. 17 for, I'll start coming up with more of what they can do at some point. But for now, that's enough. And they live here. So just put one there just to remind myself. They're selling, I guess, the oil. They can sell to them for trade, rather. They trade. We should have some encounters where they trade, if they're willing to trade. Something unique too about this place. I feel like making it a peaceful place because of what I rolled. They could try to convert them if they, and then this could become a church. But something unique. I'm thinking of making an underground creepy temple type of thing where they have a fear of some sort of dark lord down there, which is something creepy, a beast and if they can clear that out, they will convert, kind of a thing. Like we're interested in what you have to say. We could become your church, whatever. We would allow it. But first, you must do something for us. Why not? I think that'll be fun. It's simple. It's a simple storyline. That's all I'm looking for. The players can make it as fun and complicated as they want. Thusly, if I do that, which I think is fine, it's a good. People want to, this way they got to go exploring down in a tunnel. So I'm going to make that tunnel thing over here somewhere, and I'm going to move this all out of the way. Maybe I'll put this in the tunnel and this, and they got to go exploring and looking for whatever's in there, and deal with it. But if I like going down on the map, so I think I'm going to move this up a little bit and have the adventure. So it's going to be some creepy temple underneath, high tech that they don't want to go to. They're too afraid. I'm moving everything out of the way because I'm going to use this area right here for the temple. Ooh, I might make this temple go like crazy, like a. I can move this all the way up. Let's do that because they're going to be peaceful. So I don't see them attacking them. And if that's the case, which I'm moving the factory up higher on the map so that I can use more of the bottom for the underground creepy temple or whatever I'm going to put in there. That they got to go exploring and find some sort of dark god that they worship, or not worship, they fear, and they got to deal with it. I'll just do the road move the road out of the way. It's kind of a border of the map. Oh, this is too obvious when I have stuff not in the area. So let me kind of mix it up a little bit. All right. I know what the let me pull up some underground stuff. Outpost. Okay. In the Dark Ages, I know I make this even harder for you and me. Into the Crusaders RPG, the Dark Ages, I have a lot of underground. I put it under props. Sorry, made it harder for myself and you. But I have a bunch of underground, traversing type silly cave things I can use. I feel like it should be industrial though. So let me go back to the sci-fi one. I feel like it should be industrial. Outpost and Space Station has some. Outpost has some, and so does Space Station, but I'll do the Outpost. Where's Outpost? All right, let me see here. Oh, I made some new ones too. Stairs. I don't have them on the. I made stairs and stuff, but I don't have them in the original assets. I have them in the new version. I'm not going to use them. Yeah, I made stairs, but I'm not going to use them. I'm only going to use what's in the original first one. Okay, whatever. That's fine. I'll survive. All right. I think I do have some stairs though, because I remember using some, or did they just go down these things? I think they might have just went down these. Gosh, I remember in another a pop. What's in here? Let me find it. They went. Okay, here it is. Let me look real quick. How do they go down? Oh, I do have some stairs. Oh, it's in the yeah, it's in the Dark Ages one. Let me go back to. All right, let me do that one. I do have some stairs. Let me use those stairs. Or actually, I take that back. I have a tunnel drop. I'm pretty sure it's in here. Where is it? Ruins and there it is. Okay, we'll use this one. Tunnel drop. I may still use the cavernous stuff, but for now, let me. And so this tunnel stuff's all going to be hidden from the actual map. But you'll be able to see it in the, that's too big. You'll be able to see it in the thing as a hidden corridors. All right, what am I doing? What am I doing? Okay. I'm going to make this as real. Where'd it go? Come up. So I'm making this corridors underneath. I'm blocking off some of the areas with ruins. Piles. These piles are my ruin piles. So that, where is it? Why don't I see it? Oh, wrong. Copy, paste. Okay. Do I want some of these ruins in there? Ruins and junk, don't forget about that. Let me go back to Outpost. Get a square room going. Get another passageway going. Another passageway. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what is down here. What's creeping out the people there. What do I do? What do I do? Nothing's coming to mind. Oh, I know what. Those creepy spiders. Huh? There we go. Every now and then, the spiders come up, and terrorize the people. And they have to shoot them or whatever, but they can't ever go down there because they're too scared. And, the children of the like they call them the children of the dark. The children of the dark is what they call them. And those children of the dark creep them out. Okay, I put this radio antenna because remember the spiders have radio antenna. If they destroy this radio antenna, they turn off the spiders. See? See, I'm coming up with stuff. See? Watching it live. Okay, so but this antennae is underground, so it's limited. What if it's above ground? What if... Like this is the secret. If they destroy this, they confuse the spiders. Let me make the spiders real quick, just for the fun of it. Okay. Children of the Night. I'm gonna call them that. Children of the Night. Because it's like a creepy, culty sounding, And so then the it'll creep out the players. Non-peace insectoids. Because that's what I'm all about. Creeping out the players. Arachbots. And I think I'll just make it like this and not like, I have some options to make like the swarm here, but I'm just going to focus on the singular dudes for now because there's a bunch of them here and make them kind of bigger. And, these are kind of meant to be small, But I'm actually going to make these guys big. And they come up to... I feel like they're not working anymore properly. So they're trying to like come up and just kill the Siftons, like to clear out, like, you know, clear them out from the area. But they don't like repair anymore. They don't, some just do like that. They literally hunt the Siftons, and the Siftons have to either flee for a while, you know, until the Children of the Night leave, or they maybe the Children of the Night have to get one Sifton like a sacrifice, and if they give up one, then they leave, kind of thing. So they always pick somebody, you know, that kind of thing. Okay, and I'm gonna do that as a code. Follow the code. Bring back. Eradicate one pest. Something like that. So if they follow that code and get rid of one pest, then they consider the Sifton the pest. If they kill one of them, then they're done and they return. They go back down. Something like that. Eradicate an intruder. And so the Siftons don't know this. So arachnobots must kill one intruder, then return to holding or whatever. So let me do a stat for the arachnobots. Aggression 3, aware 1, tech 1, because they might do some repairs on themselves or whatever. No spirit, no intellect, no social. So they just do a basic mandible. Mandible pierce plus 3. It does D6. Say D8. Nah, D6. Make it. Oh, I forgot their defense is 13. They have metal though, but I'll make it weaker. And they're kind of spindly, so I'm gonna give them +1. So 14. And their armor save is a D6. And their vigor is a 8. We'll say. And I think just like that, basic. They've got the antennae. If the antennae is broken, they stop, and if they stop, they can then. I don't want to make it too easy, you know. Let's say antennae, defense 18. Let's say 20. If hit, broken. Okay, and then if broken, bot shuts off. So they can then acquire D4 high tech. Oh, I'm gonna make it a TR 20. No. Yeah, TR 20, D4 high tech. TR 20. What's that called? Robotics. TR20 robotics, something like that. And if they, you know, if any of them has robotics, if they don't, then they don't get any skills. It's got to be a robotics skill to dismantle it and get the parts. Could they reprogram it, control themselves? I guess. And they could have I don't know if they could. Yeah, see, that's something I got to think about, because they're going to want to do that. They're going to want to program it and control it as their own. it has a specific, I'm going to say, charging device down below that it goes to. So has specific charging device below. Let me see about that. That's going to be an intelligent. We have these intelligent spiders. Mother of the night. Ooh, mother. These two here. Arachno. These will be the ones in the underground. What do they do? They're, I'm going to say they're programmed, but they're a little, you know, artificial intelligence. So AI Arachno bot mothers. They self-destruct. You know, they charge the other arachnobots. Have self-destruct. So if these die, they will self-destruct, and so the other bots cannot be controlled because they'll run out of energy, so they can just take the parts. That's all they got. Just to be mean and not, you know, because I know they always want to do that kind of thing. But these are, you know, company proprietary robots. So aggression 5, aware 3, tech 4. Wow, these guys are gonna have some serious. Spirit, they're AI, so they have a little bit like, you know, courage or morale or whatever. Intellect, those guys are pretty smart. I mean, but specific. Social skills, 2. I don't know if they have any. Not sure about that one. Okay, so defense is 15. Metal. So save is D8. Vigor is, I'm going to say 10. So they obviously have claws. Claws goes 5. D10. Well, since there's 2 of them, I'm going to say D12. Or claws plus D4, D10. And can they shoot? I'm going to make the space pretty tight in there so they can crawl around. They have really good stealth. You know, climb. If they're going to climb walls, I'm going to make the space then in there really tricky. Climb walls. Fast. Oh, they're low hanging. Low hanging. So, or low profile rather. So that give them a bonus to their defense. So 17. Low profile versus being shot. Shot plus 2. So it's in parentheses. Okay. They self-destruct. Yeah. Have self-destruct. Everything gets destroyed. Screw it. Not let them get any of that. Just for the meaning of it. 15. And their hits is 10. Okay. Okay, so this space has got to be kind of broken up. Or maybe I can do a lot of like corridors to break it up. Move that out of the way for now. Rock. Just adding, trying to make this the place full of corridors and rooms, like a maze. Not a real maze, but just something different. Wait, I don't want to get this to get too tricky, too confusing. Confusing. Hmm. Okay, and then this radio. I kind of want the radio to be before the finale, so they oh, we got to destroy this. Maybe. I don't know. Where do I want this thing? Children of the Night. Get this guy down here. I'm sorry. I should explain everything I'm doing in case you're listening like I usually do. So the Mother of the Night is going to be in this sort of complicated little area. The Children of the Night are going to be in the area as well, but they're going to be coming up to bother. Okay, good, perfect. Two of these guys, two of the Mothers of the Night, and I'm going to have some technology here, so they're kind of running things there, and that's where they can pull out, they can salvage some cool stuff from there as well if they want. I just got to put something there. I think under ruins and junk I have some. I know I have something somewhere. I did outpost. Space station. There's sort of a table there. Something that looks like a high tech. And look under spaceship. Where's the space interior? Ship interior. Okay. What do I got? Anything? Like a room? Thought I had a table or something. Now I gotta look all over the place. Prop terrain? No. Ship interior shuttles? That's a shuttle. Not space station? I mean, I can just put this table down. Might as well. Okay, that's to denote their work area. What else could be in here? I mean, there should be piles of junk because they've running through their salvage of materials that they use to fix up these robots. And so I think I don't need this then. I'm going to make it more of that weird maze instead. So it kind of starts off, being consistently mazy. And thusly really adds to the mystery of what's going on. What is going on here? And throughout it, I will have little sputters. That attack them just for the fun of it. It's just kind of swarming with spiders. Oh yeah, this should be in there as well. So I'll put this down here. Like this. It's kind of in a... I want it to be its own little thing they find. Like that. Put that back over here then. Kind of a mysterious, put this here because that's going to look like nothing's there. Because those are not going to be hidden in the map, but these will be. So this is just going to drop to here. Let's do that. Okay. I think that's enough. So, I mean, is it interesting? I don't know, but we've got the oil refinery kind of place that they can visit, and the Siftons live in it. And every now and then, you know, these arachnobots will send up their children of the night to go and then clear out an intruder. Oh, it's picking up the swarms. The little guys. Shoot. Because I have them the same name as the naming conventions as the singular images. That's fine for now. I mean, I'll delete the ones that are not singular. There's a whole bunch of them. I got to turn off the grid. Looks like I got almost all of them. I think there's 5 of singular ones. I got to turn off the grid on this map. I don't like to use the grid. Gridless. Okay. Oh, I think that's all 5 of them. Okay. I'm just going to move them around. And I will hide these. Make doubles of some of them, or all of them, really. So that I can... There's 2. Then I will put 2 here and here. They have 4, so it makes it even more dangerous. They're always working here, you know, and their purpose has long been erased. They don't even know their purpose anymore. They just know they're supposed to clear out this every now and then, and all they have is the coding to eradicate an intruder. That was the last code they had since the nuclear war. And so that's what they do. All right, so I'm going to hide this just to see what it looks like, all hidden. Might need to add more map. Hide. Oops. Hide. Darn it. Let me just get the whole thing and all on the other stuff. Hide. Hide. Reshow these rocks so it doesn't look like... Oh, I got it. Okay. I can add another rock here. Pile of debris there. There. Does look a lot more crowded up above, I will say. So let me clear out some stuff and move it around a bit. So that it looks like... Okay. So if they can convert these people, and that's going to be relatively easy, but the Siftons are going to want them to clear out the children of the night. And if they say they can do it. Alrighty. That's, you know, and they'll get fuel. They could get maybe even a refinery. Let me write some notes here. Notes. And the reason I write notes or I make it a token to write notes in the area because I don't like the journal thing over there. I like to just use what's here, or I mean, what's right on the screen, and very quick, easy access. So I'm gonna write in notes. I need icons. I like to go to, okay, here, I don't even know what this is. Icons SVG, and I get the little book here. Select that. And I'm gonna write down, what did I say? What are my notes? Okay, so Siftins can Siftins offer Fuel, a better fuel maker, a refinery, a distillery, a distillery or refinery, plus D6 for making fuel. So they have that. So that's kind of cool. And then down below, you know, the Arachno bots have Arachnobots salvage is always half high tech or more because of the robotics. Oh, the if they destroy the communicator, then all the little robots will be. If radar, whatever it's called, radar is disabled, all Arachno bots are they still will attack. All Arachnobots are not coordinated, but can still defend themselves after being attacked. So they won't attack first. But if they're attacked, they will. Okay, I had to clear my throat. One problem with this map. I think this is going to be more than a one pager. I meant to do a one pager. This might have to be a double pager for the hex crawl, because I meant to fill it in for this one little area. But that roll kind of made it sort of complicated. So I'm probably going to make this a two pager and do another video for the one pager. So let me scroll down and create a new two pager, and I'll add that to it and get this info. I got to go to 40 pages anyway, and I haven't even done 20 something, like just to get some more adventures filled out on this. Okay, anyway, that's I just want to cut the video off now. I think I've done enough for this, but that's how I am prepping for the Apox hex crawl, and you know, something that's how you might want to do it too, or to create your own adventures for them. And again, you can see that this is a pretty simple adventure, really. It's not too complicated, you know. So I think, but that'll be 1 or 2 evenings, I would think, of you know, I only play 2 hours, kind of, so I'm pretty short with my adventures nowadays for some reason. I suppose, like in the old days when we used to get together, like in the garage or dining room or whatever, we'd play longer because, you know, yeah, everyone's together. But now online, I don't know, if there's something about me role playing, GMing 2 hours is enough. It's kind of odd and weird, but it's kind of what I've been doing for this. I could go a little longer, but I feel kind of weird. I don't know. Not weird. I feel like because of the time difference as well, I don't want to keep them too late. I don't know. Anyway. All right. So thanks for listening, watching. Remember, in the game of life, roll holy dice. Where's my...